Okay, ladies and gents, welcome along to to a little bit of old school 1993 action here. This is the Galway Gamer, usually heard on Flood FM, but tonight we're going raw with a bit of old school video gaming goodness as opposed to radio goodness. And we have Doom. Now, I was supposed to live stream this quite some time ago, but unfortunately ran into a lot of technical difficulties, so we're back with a vengeance this time around. We're going to be doing some single player Doom. We're going to be playing a new game, and we are going to go for episode 1, which is Knee Deep in the Dead. Of course, there are 4 episodes here, each one increasing in difficulty, but I like my Doom difficult anyway, so we're going to pop it onto hard mode, which is known as ultra violence. The only harder mode is Nightmare, which has respawning enemies, and I'm just not good enough for that, but I will take them on in ultra violence mode. So yeah, let's play a little bit of Doom. Let's go all the way old school. Now, Doom is a game that I have been playing since as long as I can remember. In fact, I've been playing it since the Super Nintendo, and that's quite a long time ago, and that wasn't a great port of Doom now that I think of it, but I loved it at the time, absolutely loved it, and I played the socks off it to a point where I used to rent it out on a weekly basis. Just to play through more and more Doom. Now, the crack was that the Super Nintendo on its own couldn't handle Doom. Simply couldn't rock it. The graphics were too advanced for the SNES. The SNES was a 16-bit console. So what it needed was what they called an FX chip. The FX chip would also seem to like the Star Fox or Star Wing as it was known over here. And Stunt Racer FX, and I think a couple of other games. I think Vortex was the name of one of them. I'm not hugely familiar with any of them outside of the 3 I've just mentioned, but so basically it was this little chip that was inserted inside the cartridge. You could actually see it poking out the side of each side of the motherboard if you looked at the bottom of the cartridge, and it would let you play kind of more advanced games. And because of that technology then we can play Doom, and because of that technology I absolutely fell in love with Doom. Unfortunately, I don't have a copy of the original Doom on SNES, but I really must pick one up for nostalgia's sake. I do have a copy of Doom on pretty much everything else though, because it's just one of my all-time favourite games. I can't get enough of it. I've picked it up on PlayStation since. I picked it up on, I think I might have 2 different editions of it on PlayStation actually. Picked it up on Xbox 360 when it was released through Xbox Live Arcade, along with Doom 2. I then actually picked up the BFG edition of Doom 3, which came with those same games again on 360, and sooner or later I'll probably pick up that same edition on PS3 just for fun also. Just can't get enough of it. Doom, man. You know, it's an all-time classic, and it is the game that pretty much all other first-person shooters are modelled off, whether they know it or not. It's crazy good. Now let's see, let's pick up a stim pack around here somewhere. Pop, pop, pop. And then we will get I believe it's a Megasphere around here somewhere. We'll bring that with us too, and then we'll head to the end of the level. Absolutely thumping soundtrack going on in the background there, which has a lot of heavy metal influence actually. If you're a metalhead, you might notice some choice cuts in that soundtrack, taken from the likes of Master of Puppets and other old 80s goodness. Alright, bidding. There we go. Level 1 in the bag. We're going to try our best to get all the way through episode 1 this evening. Now, I like to get as many kills as I possibly can, so it probably won't be the quickest run you've ever seen through Doom, but hopefully it'll be a lot of crack nonetheless. The kills in themselves are good fun, are they not? It is good crack taking out as many guys as you possibly can along the way, and I'd rather that than a hectic sprint from one end to the other. I do like a good fight though, so let's go. These guys here are basically just grunts. The zombie men, they have pistols. You will see there are kind of more red zombie men scattered around as well, who instead of, although it looks like they have large weapons there, they are just pistols. The larger guys then, they carry shotguns. The shotguns pack a heck of a punch. They really do. So you gotta look out for those. And blowing up barrels is fun, right? It's one of my favourite things. I love the fact that it turns your enemies inside out. Genuinely. Like that fog you're not supposed to sniff in The Simpsons. Yeah, we need this backpack over here. This backpack will allow us to carry more ammunition. So I can once again start picking up all these clips. Now there's a little bit over here, and because of the aspect ratio, I can't actually see the lads up top here. But there should be an imp up here. There's not. Oh, that was the one that came around the corner there a moment ago. Okay, cool. So he's dead already. That's grand. Usually playing this version, there he is. I usually go up there and get eaten by that imp because I can't see him due to the PlayStation 4's aspect ratio. On some of the older versions, it's much, much easier to see that imp, and you can take him out with no problem from the ground level. The sound of that explosion, oh my word, guts everywhere. Yeah, these are the big boys right here. These are the guys with shotgun. If they get a shot out at you, they will do mad damage. Unlike the little guys with the pistols there. Luckily enough, usually one shotgun shell takes them down, so they're not too bad. Unless they ambush you and you don't see them coming, they're not too bad. Now we got a chain gun. Chain gun is a monster in this game. It eats the same bullets, the same ammunition as your pistol, but it rocks through them at a much, much faster rate. I'll have to put a few of these guys on their butts. There we go. More ammunition. Thank you. This little section here is one of the most nostalgic sections in the whole game for me, because it always reminds me of playing on a SNES and getting absolutely lost in here. And I remember at one stage kind of whizzing through these little hallways, these little narrow hallways here, and thinking to myself, hey, I'm actually getting the swing of the movement here. And it was the first time I really started to feel Doom and feel how it all works and how it all comes together. Until then, I was having a very hard time with the fact that up was to move forward, because that had never happened in a game I had played before. This was the first-person shooter I'd ever played. And it was something else. It was completely different from everything else on the market. So little things that we take for granted right now, like using up to walk forward, was mind-blowing at the time. Absolutely mind-blowing. How did I miss that guy? Now, there is a little secret in here. I'm aiming for these barrels more than I should, and that is through this little doorway that you open by shooting it. Most doorways you open with the open door button, but this one you just blast your way in. And we can take out a few of these guys, ambush these two so they don't get me later on, because they're in this tiny little cubby hole down here. And then we get the chainsaw. And let's be honest, that's what it's all about. Getting that chainsaw. Alright. Chainsaw is a fantastic weapon when used properly. And when not, well, not so much. You see, I believe that the default weapon in this game is the shotgun. The shotgun is a gun for all occasions. You can use it against Barons of Hell, you can use it against little grunts like these guys here. You can take out an imp or two and one or two shots. It's a great all-rounder. That's where those boys would have been hiding for me, but I'll take that ammunition for my shotgun. But each other weapon has its own reason for being. It's got the kind of get deliberate segments that you should use it in. For example, if you have a room absolutely full of grunts, it's a good time to just break out that chain gun and go at. Just rock through a ton of bullets with it and take out everybody within the vicinity. It works and it works well. The chainsaw, however, the chainsaw is obviously all up close and personal, and you gotta find yourself a little spot to hide in and make sure that you're not fighting against guys who can fire projectiles at you. Pinky demons. Pinky demons are chainsaw fodder. And they're not only the best, but I'd argue the only reason in the game for a chainsaw. Except maybe this guy. Now let's see if we missed anything, because we probably did. Oh yeah, there's a sphere outside, isn't there, that will boost me up to 200% health, and who wouldn't want that? The way it works is your health... I thought you were dead, you are now. Your health locks down pretty much at 100%, as it should, because anything outside that was ridiculous. However, you could supercharge that health then all the way up to bloop, 200 right there. The same goes for armor, and the little pieces of health and armor that you see scattered around the place, the little helmet and the little blue potions, well, they can add 1% onto your health and armor respectively, and again boost it past the 100% level. Looks like I missed more than that one guy who stuck his head around the corner at the end there. Alright, here's what we're going to do. Boop. I'm going to quickly save this, so that if we get slaughtered, if we get cornered by a pack of pinkies at one stage that we don't see coming, or if we happen to run into one of our own rockets, which happens more than I'd like to admit, well then at least we can just jump back and get all our weapons back. If not, you're in the same level but with a pistol, and it's almost pointless from there on in. You need those weapons that you collect along the way. They're essential. Trying to rock through a tougher section with just a pistol, it's an uphill struggle, and it's just not worth it. I see you, homeboy. Where are you? Where are you, homeboy? There you go. Boy just got crushed under the door there, which is a little bit sickening, but kind of cool. Now, Doom pretty much auto-corrects vertically. So, if there is an enemy above me, I can shoot directly in front of me and it will auto-correct and hit the enemy above or below me. So you can't actually look up and down. At least not in any version I'd ever played. I've always only played on console now. I've never played PC Doom, which of course is the legitimate Doom, but I don't play on PC. I can't play on PC. I'm just not built for it. My hand-to-eye coordination with a mouse and a keyboard is abysmal. When it comes to sections like this, I try to take out all the zombie men first, because the imps and other enemies like imps, you can see the weapons, you can see the projectiles. You see it coming right there, just flew past me on the right. You can't do that with the zombie men. As soon as they raise their gun like that one was just about to there, they will let off a shot and it will connect. Might connect with you, might connect with the wall behind you, but it's an instant shot. As a gunshot should be. So it's usually worth taking those guys out first and basically just being rid of them. You can maneuver around and get around the fireballs a lot easier than you can a gunshot. Sounded like that connected. So again, aiming for the zombies first. All these military dudes. There we go. And if you have just tuned in, we are playing through 1993 classic Doom, which is one of my all-time favorite games. And we are playing it on ultra violence mode, which basically means that it's one step off the hardest mode in the game. The hardest mode in the game has bad guys respawning. This one has the same, it has the maximum amount of enemies, but they don't respawn. Now there is an entrance to a secret level in this level, but we're not going to go that way. We are going to activate the way to it, and we're going to just an attempt to get every single enemy, but we are not actually going to go around into the secret level because it's not a very cool level. It's not much fun. It's more hassle than it's worth. So we should get as far as the exit for said level, but not enter. Okay, here we go. Here's a perfect spot for the chain gun. There we go. When you favour sheer aggression over accuracy, the chain gun is the man for you. There are some absolute choice sections that just, they demand you use that chainsaw. You need that chain gun. You need to break it out. You need to have yourself a little chain gun fun, you know? And that, of course, is one of those sections right there. Now, this is the proper end. We're going to go and do a few other bits and pieces first. Here you can see that auto aiming coming into effect with the vertical right there. We need a yellow key card. Let's go get one. As I mentioned earlier on, whoa, didn't see him coming. This might not be the quickest playthrough you've ever seen of Doom. It is not a speed run. It's just a bit of fun. There's some sneaky pinkies in here. I'm not sure if this is the perfect time to break out the chainsaw or not. I'm going to say no, considering there are a ton of other demons thrown in here too. You got to be select with your weapons, you really, really do. 2 and often 3 shots from a shotgun should take down a pinky. However, the Spectre versions are a little bit tougher. They're also tougher to see. There's the yellow key card. But while we're here, let's do a bit of messing around, okay? So we back up here, and as we ascend up the stairs, it will activate a pair of doors. So let's go for the rightmost door first. There we go. They are only open for a short amount of time, so you got to make a sprint for them. And now we've got a rocket launcher. Go through here, it's going to hurt a little, but it's all worth it. Now we can go through this door because as we came back through the last one, it opened the second one. It looks like they've redone the lighting in here from the last time I played. There must have been a patch. It definitely looks different. I'm going to leave that there for the moment. I might come back to it in a couple of minutes. Let's see, what are we missing? Is everything sorted here? No. What are we missing? Yellow keycarding? Let's go yellow keycarding. Just walking through walls, man. Doom truly is a game where you have to check everywhere, isn't it? One surviving imp there. Let's get rid of him too. Okay, we're going to leave these here again. And there is one thing that I'm sure I'm missing. I'm not entirely sure where it is off the top of my head. Now I feel foolish. Let's have ourselves a look around. And we've ascended a bridge here. And we must open that wall. And I, embarrassingly so, don't recall off the top of my head how to do that. So we're going to have a quick look around just for a moment. And hey, if we can't get it, we'll just admit defeat and we'll go about our business. It will open pretty much over there where I'm looking. And allow for another ambush from the enemies. Another absolute ton of enemies come out. They attack you in kind of a little arena, if you will. But no, it escapes me. It absolutely escapes me. This is unfortunate. It means that we won't get a top kill count for this level, but hey. You'd swear I just didn't say 10 minutes ago that I spent my entire childhood playing this game. Let's pretend. Let's pretend I didn't say that. I love the haunting track there in the background. Oh, okay. Definitely escapes me. So what we're going to do is we're going to pick up the mega armor and the mega sphere in here. Or the supercharge, as I believe it's called. There we go. There we go. 200% everything's. And for some reason I want one last look just in case it's miraculously opened up. It has not. It has not. So let's just push forward. We won't get all the kills, but hey, we've got an absolute ton of ammunition. We've got 200% health. We've got 200% armor. We're ready to go. And again, a quick save there just in case we lose everything. There we go, that's what it's all about. Shots like that, that's what it's all about. Now, a lot of people have been complaining about the sound on this port of Doom, and this port is the PlayStation 4 port, but I'm not sure if I hear it. They say that the music isn't quite right, that it's slightly off. I'm not so sure, but the one that I played most, even though I started playing on Super Nintendo, the one that I played most, the one that I pumped my most years into, was the version on PlayStation 1. Which didn't have this kind of music. It instead had this foreboding kind of atmospheric ambiance, I guess is probably the best way to put it, which was fantastic. It really suited and it made the game genuinely creepy. Now you take that away and you've got this fast-paced thumping soundtrack, which is a fun soundtrack, it really is. but it definitely provides a very different experience. Oh! Both of those guys went down with one shot there. Now, you might have noticed there that that imp managed to clock one of the bad guys in the back of the head with a fireball. That's the thing that can happen. You can line it up so that these lads will fight against one another. Save you a little bit of ammunition. And the interesting thing, which probably speaks louder than it should, I'm not sure if it was meant to be or what, but the interesting thing is the fact that enemies won't attack each other if they're the same species, if they're the same clan, if they're the same tribe, if you will. So two imps, if they hit each other with fireballs, that's fine. It doesn't bother them. They'll just keep marching towards you and try and take you out. Two barons of hell, the same. They'll just keep marching towards you. You are the enemy. They are together. But the one that may or may not have been a mistake and speaks volumes about society in general is the fact that the humans are not like that. If two humans shoot each other, they will turn around and open fire on one another for revenge immediately. Fights break out all the time in between the zombie humans here, and that's absolutely crazy. That's really mad. It's one of the little bits that I love about this game. One of the many, I assure you. I'm going to take that barrel out just so it doesn't get shot later on when I'm closer to it. And here we go. Now, he got clocked by one of those fireballs, but he was already preoccupied by me because I already put a few shots into him. Therefore, he knows I'm the enemy. If I hadn't have shot him, if the imp had shot him first, it would have made a huge amount of difference. And a fight would have broken out between Pinky and Imp. Oh, I messed up there. Again, the shotgun. Weapon for all occasions. I am deliberately trying to hit as many barrels as I can here because I don't want them going off in my face in an enclosed space like this. With close quarters combat, I don't need an exploding barrel adding to the hurt down here. So I think it's worth wasting, if you will, a shotgun shell on them and taking them out. And why am I not using the chainsaw against these pinkies? Because it's not just pinkies. Those pinkies are they're littered in there with imps. Chainsaws and imps, not a great idea because the imps can take out long range. If it was just pinkies, they'd be eating chainsaw and they'd have to eat through the chainsaw in order to hurt me. Alright. We could go straight to the end here once again. But as they say, where's the fun in that? They do say that, don't they? I believe they do. Let's go cause a little trouble instead. Let's go this way. Lovely. And should we go the other way? Oh, we haven't even been in this room yet. What am I doing? Getting ahead of myself is what I'm doing. Okay. Time to cause some carnage. Alright, we're looking good. We can only go up here once, so we gotta make it count. So let's make it count. There we go. Pick up everything we possibly can here along the way. And head towards the exit. Where did I leave that exit? You can actually creep out along that wall there, which is kind of fun. 3 shots for an imp. I feel a little ripped off. Alright, 100% kills, that's what I'm talking about. You are watching the Galway Gamer here on Twitch. We are playing through a little bit of Doom, and feel free to drop a comment down below and get involved. Have you played Doom? Of course you have. The question is, when have you played Doom? When was your first trip to hell? Let me know in the comments below. Oh! I could barely see that guy. Of course, that's the idea, but not the point. Look at the damage from that shotgun blast there. It took about 30% off, and that's me with full armor as well. That is crazy damage. That guy actually put the finishing blow on that pinky for me. That wasn't my doing. Can't blame me, lads. I love scenes like this where you can almost snipe the bad guys. Here we go, look. And I'm far enough away so that if one of these shotgun toting dudes does get a clear shot at me, he shouldn't do a huge amount of damage. Case in point. Still one shotgun right there, I believe. He does not seem to be auto-aiming at... Here we go, take it. Probably not worth that amount of shots, but hey. We'll just restock. I still think there's one out here. There we go, I thought he was a shotty, he wasn't. There we go, we're doing alright. Not so bad. There are 1 or 2 ambushes in this level where it can quickly go south. And I'm not sure if I actually saved it at this level, so I'm going to do it now just to be sure. There we go. Don't have the key card. Got ahead of myself. That's where the key card is. Up these steps and over this ramp that just appeared right there. The splash damage on those rockets is insane. I love it. Do crazy damage. Yeah, Pinky Piggy. Come on, homeboy. Alright, rock and roll. There's the doorway over here. With lots of cool stuff in it. And I will return here at the very end of this level and pick up that mega armor. For the moment we're just stocking up on ammunition. And we are on our way. It's an interesting piece because this elevator keeps bringing up more dudes, which puts the player in a damn good position. Here we go. Take that one and that one out, and now, it's easy to think of Doom as being cheap. You can think, hey, I've been ambushed. That's not fair. But I believe it's part of the charm. If it came out now, I was just getting ambushed left, right and centre with absolutely no warning whatsoever. Yeah, I'd probably be somewhat miffed. But Doom gets away with it. I'll let Doom away with a lot of things I wouldn't let other video games away with. It deserves it. It's earned it. It's fantastic. It is indeed one of the greatest games ever made. Straight up. And yeah, let's bring this armor with us for fun, huh? Now, I believe that should be... Yep. That should be open right there. That door wasn't open on us going down. Clocking in from as far away as we possibly can. Because if I can avoid getting up close and personal, I will. I'll snipe as many demons as I possibly can from a distance. And especially with the power of this shotgun. Up close it will annihilate a foe. But long distance, it still does an alarming amount of damage. A lot more than you'd actually expect. I just saw earlier on this level. Now, I believe there might be a big ambush right here. No, okay. There is a level later on with a little room very similar to this where the whole place opens up. The rattle of that chain gun right there. It's a thing of beauty. One Spectre hiding around the corner. Here he is. And down he goes. Like, I could barely see him in that corner, but you can hear him hitting the deck. He's definitely there. Apparently so is his big brother. Okay. I've mentioned a bunch of times that I love this game. However, I hate this part. See my way through here is quite taxing. So I do believe there is a megasphere in here somewhere. Is that a supercharge? I believe there's a supercharge in here somewhere. There is also a pair of night vision goggles. I think they might be back here. Yes, they are. This is what I need. All right, which lights the whole place up and makes traversing it much easier. and give the control back to the player somewhat. Oh, how did he not get a snap at me? He was right in my face. I should have been dead. I should have at least taken damage. Alright. That looks to me like a hidden level, and that's not what I need right now. So let's not go in. I'm going to stick to the levels I know this evening. Stick to the levels I know. If not, things might get messy. Alright. Perfect opportunity for a little bit of chainsaw. Now, the trick with the chainsaw is to find pinkies like that are in a group. What you do is you basically unload with that chainsaw as heavy as you can, but you pull back on the run button, so you're constantly retreating. Now the way that works is the chainsaw is locked in their jaw, so it basically frame traps them. They might get a bite out, but it's very, very seldom that they do. So you've got them frame trapped, and as you back up, they can't quite get to you. So you should come out crystal clear. %100 kills again. I'm happy about this. This is going all right. Central processing. Okay, going to save immediately because I'm under fire here straight away. And if you have just tuned in, you are tuned into the Galway Gamer, and we are playing a bit of the original Doom, the latest port of it, which is on, well, it's out on Xbox One, Nintendo Switch and PlayStation 4. We are currently playing it on PS4. I saw you moving. Where did you go? There you are. All right. Now we don't need a box just yet. There are 20 shotgun shells in one of those boxes, so we'll keep them for a little bit later because there are quite a few enemies in this level and quite a piece to be done. Oh, that looked painful. This might be a chain gun moment. Here we go. That's what we were waiting for. Man, that's a lot of ammunition. And you might think, gee, that's quite a few corpses right there. We are playing on ultra-violent mode, so that means maximum number of enemies. Tons and tons of enemies, which is why the way I like my Doom. I like it to be taxing. I like it to be quite challenging. There are a few levels later on in the game that in this mode still kick my butt. Quite spectacularly, I might add. But this first episode is just perfect to play on this mode. In fact, I can't play it on any lower mode because there just aren't enough enemies. I find it boring. However, if I get murdered along the way, I know I only have myself to blame for playing it on hard mode. Feel there's something behind me. I've got myself in a silly situation here. There we go, and we're constantly pulling back so that we can try and avoid taking any damage from the jaws of those pinkies right there. Now, one thing that I have to say about the latest versions of Doom, and indeed the generation before this, so I'm talking PS4, Xbox One and Switch Dooms, and indeed PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360 Dooms, which would be probably better known as the Doom 3 BFG edition port of Doom. You cannot cycle through your weapons as fast as you should be able to. As you can see, this is a fast-paced game. There's a lot going on at one time, and different enemies often require different weapons to murder them optimally. You know, they often require different weapons. And going from one weapon to another, I'm going to scroll through my weapons right now. It takes quite a while. Where back on the old PlayStation, if I wanted to jump from pistol to chain gun, I know I could double tap the button and it would instantly do it. I just double tapped it there and I got the one in between, which is the shotgun. So instead, you have to cycle one by one, which can be quite troublesome. And it's unfortunate because you know, it's 2019, guys. We need to be able to jump through our weapons fast. If you could do it back on the original PlayStation, there's no reason that you can't do it now. Or at least there should be no reason you can't do it now. Now, we will jump into that pit of hell slime in a little while. Pick up lots of upgrades in there and have a bit of fun, but for the moment we are okay. You pick a fight when you need to pick a fight. You know, don't go looking for trouble with a pool of hell slime. Not going to do anybody any favours. Let me think, where am I going? It's yellow. I think all of these are yellow, aren't they? Yeah, yellow, yellow, blue. Lovely. This bit still gets me from time to time. It is an absolute maze. Now, while we're talking about ports of Doom, Doom 1, 2 and 3 just got released on all current gen consoles, and it was a celebration of, I think, 25 years of Doom. Even though it came out just a couple of days before this celebration of 25 years of Doom 2. But we won't worry about that. Instead, it's the fact that all these games did get re-released and they all play quite beautifully. But where's Final Doom, guys? Seriously, where is Final? I want a copy of Final Doom. I'm dying for one. I haven't played it since I was a kid. I was absolutely crazy about it back in the 1990s. Where's Final Doom? Can we get it? Can we get a port of Final Doom? Can we make that happen? Make this old man an old happy man? Because that'd be great. That'd be absolutely awesome. Auto map. Hammer that lever and we should be able to find our way out now. Should be in the operative word. There we go. There's quite the ambush here and I can never remember which weapon I should use. Right, I'm going to go with the rocket launcher. Get a bit of splash damage into that group right there and hope we can take a bunch of them out at once. And I believe we did. Okay, oh, and we get a rocket back. Excellent. Alright. I'm pretty sure that we can get down to that entrance there. There we go. You can get down to the entrance, but most of them are already dead because, well, we killed them all. Let's roll. Take that imp out up top as well. Alright, let's see how we're doing. Again, taking full advantage of the amount of damage you can do to a group with that rocket launcher. It's insane. It's fantastic. I'll take that supercharge as much as I don't want it right now. There's no other way up here without it, to the best of my knowledge. Not in the best situation here. I shouldn't have come in that way. Looks like we'll have to fight our way out. Alright. That opened a couple of doors down this steps and around the corner. These doors over here. I love the way the imp walks. Look at the size of his shoulders. He walks like a hard jaw. Nobody hiding up there? Oh, okay. And one thing I love about the hood in this game is the fact that you can see how much ammunition you have for any weapon at any given time. Which is great. The bullets that you see right there, they are for my pistol and my chain gun. Can be spent on either weapon. Shells are for shotgun, rocket obviously are for the rocket launcher. And what else have we got? Shells, which are for the plasma rifle, and of course the BFG 9000. I'm going to say the beefiest gun in video game history. Let's go! Yeah, that sound is skipping really badly there. Like, there's usually a good pop out of the chain gun, but this sounds like a skipping record. It sounds like static on the headphones. I'm starting to see why people complain about the sound. Oh, the last guy got a bite of me. Letting the side down. I heard it bark. There we go. To the greatest of my knowledge, which ain't too great, I don't believe there's anything else to be found around here. So with that in mind, then we can go back to, I believe, the blue door. And pick up some goodies before we go to the next level. Goodies are where it's at. I've already got 100 shotgun shells, so life is good. Okay. Pick a direction. Let's go this way. Perfect. Mega armor. I'll take that. And back around again as fast as we can. We'll take another dip. Let's go. Looks like we have to go out this way. That's cool with me. Alright, I think we're all set to thunder ahead then. Got myself a tiny bit lost again. Let's sort that out. Let us find the exit. Ah yes, it's down here to the left, isn't it? There we go. Let's keep moving. That time fairly getting clocked up right there. As I mentioned earlier on, this is not going to be the fastest playthrough you've ever seen of any Doom levels, because I like to get as many secrets as I know. I like to take out as many enemies as I can. I like to take my time and have a little fun playing Doom. And if you have just joined me, thank you very much. It's been a blast so far, and I want to keep ticking away and take out some more bad guys along the way. Take out as many as we can here. I go by the Galway Gamer FM right here on Twitch, but you can also catch me as just the Galway Gamer on many other bits and pieces. Facebook.com/the Galway Gamer. You can also get me on Twitter, that is at the Galway Gamer, and you can check out Flood FM 2 PM every week for video game interviews and video game music and all sorts of fun as, once again, the Galway Gamer. Also, there are a couple of comments coming in there. I appreciate you taking the time to comment, but I can't actually view them right now, so I very, very much apologise. My rig, my setup, not great. I don't often stream, as I said already. It's usually radio for me as opposed to visual, so my rig could do a little bit of updating if I'm to continue streaming from here on. But I do appreciate the fact that you took time to comment. I do apologise. This is one of my favourite levels. I love it. There are bad guys everywhere to take out. There were two shotties right there killing each other. Did you see that? That's what I was talking about earlier on, where the other enemies don't kill each other, but the guys with the shotgun and the guys with the pistols, they do, because they're human. The humans are nasty, even in hell. Kinda depressing. Speaks volumes, though. I won't be able to hit them from here, I don't believe, which is a pity, because I'd love to just send a rocket over there and take a bunch of boys out, but I don't think that's possible right there. One of the reasons this is one of my favourite levels is the amount of places you can get sneaky shots in, like that. Took the guy out up above me there, could only just about see his feet, but thanks to the auto aiming in this game, you can totally dispatch him. Yeah, there's tons of little windows and such, and it makes it a really, really enjoyable level. Who took that shot? I saw a bullet hit the wall there. Was it him? Did he take a shot all the way across there? I'll get him in a few minutes. His time will come. In Doom, everybody's time comes. Whoa! There you go, to jump on me. Losing a lot of health so far in this level. Knocked on fantastically. We're still just about over the 100% mark with health, so yikes. Let's keep it real. Just under the 100% mark. All right. Another one bites the dust. Oh, he very much got me. A little more than I'd like to admit. Ah, I got distracted. Okay, back in the game. What was I thinking? I'll be honest, I was trying to check the comments there, but kind of got shot a little bit. So my apologies again. I can't find a way to check the comments while streaming here. Not something I've done a huge amount of in the past, and I'm still cutting my teeth on it, as they say. So, my apologies. Where was I? I should be looking for the red door, to the best of my knowledge. So let's go to the red door. Pick up the blue card, and then go to the blue door. Ah, a little secret here. We get out into that little courtyard we can see earlier on, and here we can do a little bit of damage. Again, when you favor an all-out assault instead of accuracy, chain gun is the man for you. Now, if you look very closely to the Doom guy down below, who's currently bleeding because we've taken a bit of a beating throughout this level, you'll notice that depending on where I get hit from, he'll look in that direction, so it lets you know where your attacks are coming from. Now, in fairness, he's tiny and he's at the bottom of the screen, so you might not have time to take notice, but the fact that it's there is really cool and quite ahead of its time. Like, this was more than 25 years ago, man. This is an old game. So little things like that are that's standard now. You play Call of Duty, you'll be able to tell every time a bullet hits you where it hits you from. There is little red indicators all over the screen that will tell you where the bullets come from, as you have that deep little pop as they hit you, that little thud to confirm that you've been hit. And again, it makes all the difference in the world. Genuinely does. Now, that's just about everybody dead. Except that guy. So let's get one or two little secret bits and pieces. Now we're going to have to make a run for this, and somewhere out here, surely, that's what we need, a radiation suit. So I'll make a run for that. Yeah, bring that back down. That is activated by walking up and down the stairs there. It automatically rises then when you step on it, and there we go. That's what we needed. Whoa! Oh, you sneaky son of a gun. I'll take that. Yeah, is that everything in here? I'd want to find out soon, because this radiation suit is not going to last too much longer. What did that open? I only actually discovered this part very recently, and I've yet to find out what that does. Apparently it didn't allow access to that mega armor there because you already have it. So what does that open? I'm honestly unsure. I would like to know, but I currently have absolutely no idea. Another time, perhaps, another time. We should be going for the red door. For the moment though, let's thunder forward. We should be going for the blue door, which is through the yellow door. There we go. Looks like some sneaky little demon escaped me that time. Came out at 98%, but hey, I'll take that, I'll take that. I would like to have 100% on every level, but I guess that just doesn't always happen. I do believe that this is the last level in this episode. Now, we might do 1 or 2 levels of the next episode just for fun. We'll see what happens. Once I go up here, there's going to be war. So let's make sure we're fully stocked with everything we can possibly get here. Just to be sure. I really thought there was a secret in that wall. There it is. That caused a little bit of chaos then. These demons are not going to mess around, so I'm just going to start unloading rocket like a madman. Those spectres right there, the dark pinkies if you will, got so close to me that I just ate one or two of my own rockets. They're so hard to see, but you can hear them hit the deck. Where are you, homeboy? I can still hear you. Where are you? There. Now, I'm picking up all these bits and pieces, but I don't think it really matters anymore because I believe once I get out of here, that's it. I believe all my weapons and my health will get reset as we enter the next episode. Which is unfortunate, but that's the way it goes. And there we go, that is the end, ladies and gents. And a trophy for good measure. Alright, cool. Thank you all very, very much for tuning in tonight. It's been an absolute blast. I've been meaning to play Doom live like this for so long. It's the main reason that I bought it on PS4. I've already got it on a ton of other machines. The main reason I bought it on PS4 was simply to stream it. And the first time I tried, we ran into a lot of technical difficulties and I simply didn't get off the ground. This time around though, we got all the way through the first episode, so I'm going to clock that up as a win. It's been an absolute blast. It's been lots of fun. I can't wait to do some more. I really can't. Look, I'd play Doom all day. I genuinely would. It's one of my all-time favourite games. It's one that I'll come back to again and again, time and time again. I just can't get enough of that Doom stuff. I really, really can't. So if you want to keep up with me and my video gaming shenanigans, you can check out Facebook. That is facebook.com/GalwayGamer. Or indeed, you can hit subscribe right here on Twitch if you like. That would be hugely appreciated. Or you can go to Twitter, where the handle is @TheGalwayGamer. So Facebook is facebook.com/GalwayGamer. Twitter is @TheGalwayGamer. And then every Thursday at 2 PM I will be live on Flirt FM 101.3. That is Galway's only alternative radio station, spinning some video game jams, keeping up with video game news and interviewing everybody I possibly can. So we've had everybody on that show, from Daniel Pesina from Mortal Kombat to actually John Romero, creator of Doom. So please do tune in. That is Thursdays at 2 PM. Thanks again, it's been a blast. Enjoy the rest of your Friday. Good night.